Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be Cleveland going up against Chicago with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Outside Westbrook. Down low. Antetokounmpo. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Antetokounmpo. No good. Out to Thompson. Who is outside. The screen from Thompson. And stolen by James. That one good for two. LeBron got the first points up on the board for Chicago.
I mean, the power of the driving ability of LeBron James is something that must strike fear into the defense.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Giannis. Sinks that one from the post.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Out to Thompson. There's the triple. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, what a nice pass. The recognition that there's an open three, it's the right decision to kick it.
It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Cousins. Rebound by Pippen.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now, after Westbrook's missed three, Thompson with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Almond will blow right by you.
And so it's Cleveland with it after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Near the three-point line, it's Lewis. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The layup off target. Back to Edwards. LeBron with the block.
Wow, LeBron James sends it back. Ooh, LeBron on the defensive end.
Some changes for Chicago. Edwards can't hit. Chicago trailing here. Thompson in the corner. And again, Chicago. No good. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Edwards. Inside. Outside for Lewis. Lewis on the way. That's the free fly.
Klay Thompson is elite on the defensive end. He's got length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
Lock at 6. Here's Johnson. And they force the shot clock violation. 19. Here's Payton. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Banked in off the glass.
Nice play call by Payton. He sees the defensive layout and knows the pick and roll will open things up.
Lewis on the way. Fires the three. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Peyton. Lewis hits the bucket.
And look at the effort level Lewis is delivering, outplaying his opponent.
Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got 5 points so far.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cleveland leads by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
To the paint. Here's Cousins. Johnson for 3. They get it back. Cleveland moving it around. Lewis with the 3. It's not going to go for him.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
Embiid the screen. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cleveland leading by 3. Lewis. Pass to Edwards. Thompson outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
LeBron right at the doorstep, and he finds the 2.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, what a slam by SGA.
Boy, that SGA dunk was right out of the highlight reel. Woo!
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. LeBron slashes inside.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
Pass to Cousins. And Lewis has it in the corner. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Chicago. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Cleveland trails by 3. Sweet move. Here's Peyton. The kick out to Bosh. Pass to Cooper. Peyton in the corner. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Chicago leading by 3. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Well, there's only one way Russell Westbrook knows how to play, and that is attack mode all the time. Nice drive.
On the wing, Williams. Sinks the triple. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You have to be assertive off the catch. The defense doesn't have time to react.
And Thompson throws it down.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
Pass to Cooper. Williams for 3. Lewis grabs the board. Chicago with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Perhaps the thing I will remember most when Russell Westbrook decides his career is done is how he brought competitive fire and spirit every single night, guys.
And both free throws good for Westbrook.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Cooper. Good, and it's Bosh picking up the assist.
Quick draw, like the old West.
Here's Westbrook. Payton with some nice D.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Stolen by Lewis. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Chicago up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Bosh with the bucket.
I just love how Bosh has worked in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Lewis. Just 5 to shoot. And here's James outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Left side, Westbrook. From deep. The putback. Outside, James. Second chance shot. Gobert pulls it in. And so here's Cleveland. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Gobert in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Pass the box. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Screen by Antetokounmpo. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Chris Bosh.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Cleveland trails by 3. Ayton inside. Pass to Cooper. Now Bosh. Drills it from outside. Bosh has got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, the three-point evolution in this league is just tremendous. So important to space the floor.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Payton sends it back. Thompson for the triple. And again, Chicago. No good. Pass to Cooper. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. That one falls.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Embiid the screen. Here's SGA. Gobert with the block.
Well, this is the very prototypical defensive anchor. This is what Rudy Gobert brings on a nightly basis.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Cleveland leading by 4. Right there in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like
2.5 minutes into it. The kick out to Bosch. And another three for Cleveland.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. For three, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Cleveland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Chicago with the ball. With the ball. Pippen outside. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. Pippen's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Chicago. Here's Johnson. There's the drive. And then Johnson with the jam.
Read the defense beautifully. Puts the ball on the floor and makes a play.
And it's Pippen in the corner. Peyton looking it over. Back to Pippen. 6 to shoot. Up again. Beyond the arc. At the 10. Shoot again. And Turner finishes inside. Turner's got his first points of the game.
Well, there's a level of commitment that Miles Turner is showing on the glass right now. Goes hard to get rebounds and get an opportunity for the putback.
No one near him. Connects on the J.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Peyton drives in. He drills the three.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
There's the pick. And there's the dunk.
There. I love seeing him go up with that force.
And so Peyton will bring it up for Chicago. He takes it in. Up again. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Miles Turner is a major force on the backboards. If you do not put a body on him, he's going to make you look foolish.
Thompson outside. And did the three. Chicago trails by 4. 1:37 left in the fourth. The putback. He parachutes in for the putback.
That's a huge bucket. Noah ready to take on the challenges the atmosphere tightens.
It's James. To take the lead, knocks down the three.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
Now Johnson, beyond the arc. No good there. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. James barreling in for the jam.
Can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Chicago. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Turner outside. And the foul called on Rashard Lewis. That is his first foul of the game. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Looking to close it out. That one might have
been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Now Johnson. The three goes down.
And right now, shouldering the load, Bosch looks at a tough situation and says, yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
So it gets them both in its 4-point ballgame.
That shuts down any idea of a comeback. That is big time under pressure.
Thompson fires.
fucking go. They'll block.
Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, and with me tonight, Craig Anthony and Tim Legler. It'll be Chicago off the tip. It's Pippen on the west. Good on. The three-point shot.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
Now here's Westbrook. Pirtle's shot is off. And timid old school big man, Jakob Pirtle, still more than valuable in today's game.
Well, there certainly remains a place in this league for centers who defend the rim, rebound, and set screens. He might not be flashy, but he's a winning player.
And the dunk by Westbrook.
Ooh, what a burst of energy from Westbrook. He can just fly when he wants to.
Outside Westbrook. And there's the try. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Finishing things off there with a dunk.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Rizachet. Johnson outside. The wide open look here for Bosch. Off target from three-point range. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. And it's Pippen missing. A slow start for Atlanta in this one. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jakob Pirtle, he puts the hard hat on. He is a hard-nosed, no-nonsense pivot player. He's really had a solid career.
Now, here's Payton. Pass to Lewis. And goes, jamming that one home.
Just taking advantage of his body. Lewis absorbing the blow before finishing that one.
And here's Bosch for three. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. Payton inside. And the dunk by Payton.
And the sneaky hops of Payton, capable of rising up and catching it.
Johnson outside. Pass to Bosch. Here's Pirtle. The Hawks working the ball around. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here from about 19 feet. Kicks it out to Johnson. Down low. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Payton. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The kick out to Havlicek. And the dunk by Havlicek.
Meow, 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 meow.
From the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
For three, Westbrook.
Meow.
Through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Second team.
Meow.
They have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
Shut the fuck up.
He does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Payton attacking.
Meow.
Payton inside, taking his offense into the defense and making sure
Meow,
he
meow.
got the whistle.
Chicago shooting their first free throws. First
Meow, meow.
in this one. And both free throws good for Payton.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Turner. Back to Pirtle. Payton on the double team. Rizachet in the corner. And stolen by Thompson.
Meow.
And so it's Chicago.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Points in the paint has made all the difference in this one.
Meow, meow. 18. Meow, meow.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
Chicago leading by 13. Outside for Pippen. And a miss there on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the three.
Thompson from long range. Rebounded by the Hawks. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Pippen. And a wide open look for Arenas.
About time you make one.
Arenas has got the first basket of the second quarter for Atlanta. Right side out of the Kumbo. Screen by Giannis. Outside for Pippen. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good. The three from Korver. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Thompson in the corner. Oh, good with the triple. The Atlanta trails by 10. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. From downtown, drills it from outside.
And Korver has made a living out of hitting that three ball. He has one of the quickest releases in the game.
To the paint, here's James, and it's blocked by Gordon.
And we saw he was ready to swat that one away in very good position.
To the inside. Outside Arenas. Outside for Korver. That's it, coming off an assist from Arenas. Korver's got 6 points in the quarter.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
On the wing, Wallace. Jacks up a three. And the whistle blows. It's going to be an over-the-back call here.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
And the ref agrees with you. That's just not a smart play on his part.
In the corner, it's James. A three, Pippen. They get the rebound. Westbrook.
Meow, 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 meow.
The energy Westbrook plays with is infectious. He looks to hit the boards whenever he can.
And here's Korver from the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Pippen with the wide open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Korver, no luck. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Westbrook. He takes it in. Then for three. Mark that as his 5th miss in 7 shots. Here's Korver. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run
Meow, 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 meow.
And so it's
Meow, 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 meow,
feeling very
meow.
confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace.
Meow.
Go
Meow,
anywhere.
meow, 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 meow.
half, we saw we'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Atlanta trails by 6. Bosch, the screen. To the middle. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Pirtle's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Hawks. Beaten inside. Pass to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner. Looks like set. Yep, that's
right there. His feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Thompson in the corners. That's it. Coming off an assist from Payton. It's a 9-point Chicago lead.
I don't think anyone has ever gotten it off quicker than Klay Thompson.
For 3, Westbrook. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Chicago. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Out left to the wing. The 3 from Bosch. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Now, here's Payton. Inside. And Turner with the slam.
Throw it down, big fella. Turner way above the rim.
Pass to Pirtle. Out to the wing. Looking to end the run. The rebound by Turner.
All the energy is on the other side right now. And every miss just makes it work.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Outside Westbrook. Screen by Giannis. Westbrook. And Giannis throws it down.
It's so easy for Giannis to dunk it. It must be nice, huh, guys?
Here's Porzingis. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Buries the long-range jumper.
He's done that his whole career. Westbrook smooth with the triple.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. Chicago on defense. It's a 5-point game. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Pass to Ayton. Nice D from Porzingis.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now Westbrook. After the missed three from KD. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know, Westbrook has run these pick and rolls countless times. Fantastic pass right there.
Outside Durant. Here's Porzingis. And the rejection by Ayton. Another miss by Houston. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. And he commits the... basketball fan. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. So off the tip, it's Mexico City. Kuzma outside. Outside Roy. A three ball. Hands it from downtown. Roy's got the first points up on the board here for Mexico City. It's Westbrook with the drive.
That's Russell's go-to. He loves to go right to the rim off of a drive.
Takes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Ayton. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outstanding work. Feeding the open teammate.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And attacking with all that length. And when Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
Some big guys struggle at the line, but not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Kuzma outside. Outside for Roy. Pippen with the steal. Right side, Westbrook. Westbrook with the steal. And here we go. Pushing it up. And it's slammed in by Davis.
What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Gotta enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
Maybe 2 minutes.
Pass to Pippen. It's good.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
Now here's Roy. Too long in the paint.
It's okay.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line. Incredible reverse throwdown, excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Here's Westbrook, and he goes right over Kyle Kuzma and slams it down.
Above the rim, Westbrook making his presence felt.
Pass to Kuzma. Over LeBron. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Goodness, DeAndre Ayton, welcome to the highlight reel.
It's Davis on the wing. Out to Kuzma. And stolen by LeBron.
Bye-bye.
Approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Westbrook with a wide open look. And once again off the mark by Mexico City. LeBron James on the wing. Still yet to score.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Shoots from 12. And yes, it's good.
Losing him with the bounce. Those moves take years to perfect. He's put a lot of time into his craft.
It's the end of the first with the tie game here. Already his offenses are clicking.
Ándale.
Second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Ándale. Cocaína.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Mexico City's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
The best way to pressure a defense is in transition. Nice job to get up the court there in a hurry.
Going inside, and that one's good from Havlicek.
And guys, Havlicek in a nutshell. Just constant motion, unparalleled stamina. This guy will wear you out.
Tries it from 19. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Booker's got his first 2 points.
He worked that pick and roll like a master.
Here's Payton, and Payton throws it down.
And the sneaky hops of Payton, capable of rising up and catching it.
Outside Edwards. Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Oh, he punches it in with some power. That's what you like to see.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got to get out.
Clock is at 3. Ibaka, no luck. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 4.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time. On this occasion,
I'm gonna get that back, buddy. What's that shit? Excuse me?
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
I'm gonna get that back. I'm gonna get that back. What's this? What's this? What's this?
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Booker, no good. 1:09 left for the first half of basketball. Here's Havlicek. And it's Mexico City with the rebound. Fast break. Here comes Mexico City. And it's out of bounds. Still Mexico City's ball. Timeout called here. Mexico City decides to talk it over.
I'm going
over
over
the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg. This timeout also the time for players to be rehydrated or hydrated. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Porzingis, and James pulls it down. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Here's SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander. Great positioning on the putback. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He was just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
such great control from Westbrook. Just stop and pop, catching the defense all.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
And he comes up with the deuce.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the move.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
And a deep three from Westbrook. An absolute bomb from three-point range. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Mexico City leads by 1. And join us right back here after the break to the start of the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Westbrook, here we go. Good D by Westbrook.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Screen by Porzingis. Pass to Jones. Takes it inside. And it's Jones finishing it off.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of player. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
When Westbrook is facilitating the offense, that's when he is the most valuable contributor.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
No hesitation. Had his eye on the bucket before the ball even got to him.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Now here's Jones to the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to Thompson. No good on the three. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
The hustle and intensity that Westbrook brings to this team can be infectious.
Chicago grabs the miss.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Chicago making a switch here.
Into the lineup for Chicago.
Embiid on the attack. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, you better make a business decision and get out of that way. Barreling through. You better clear the way for Embiid.
Outside, Jones. Back to Westbrook. Out to Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
See that? That's called mobility, people. Embiid just moves with such effortless.
Put it down!
Wow! Gracious, way to get up. My, Westbrook still got it.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Screen by Porzingis. Westbrook with a deep three. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Hitting back with the 3 of his own. Westbrook not giving an inch.
Yes, that goes in.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the basket by Johnson.
How about the ball movement there? Creates the opportunity. Nice decision there to send it out.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Westbrook with a deep three. Can't connect from long distance. Chicago trails by 4. Pass to Gervin. It's Durbin finishing it off.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Johnson. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's Mexico City up by 4. Don't go anywhere.
Andale, andale.
Coming up next on 2K Sports.
Chilupa. Chilupa. Dip in your mouth with Chilupa.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Mexico City leading by 4. Here's Booker. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so here is Chicago. To the inside. Tries from 10. And Westbrook is right there.
The energy Westbrook plays with is infectious. He looks to hit the boards whenever he can.
Davis sets a screen. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. Look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. James. It's good.
I-C-E. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Booker. Strong finish inside from Booker.
Making room for himself. Booker using the pick and roll to great effect.
Westbrook drives in. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
He just keeps piling it on.
Now Kuzma. Outside Booker. Davis sets a screen. Takes the three. Booker nails the three. So confident.
And already very comfortable at the arc. Booker takes that shot without hesitation.
Puts up the three. And there's the three.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silence at the other end for a potential game-saving three? Huge bucket from Booker, playing beyond his years.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Roy. It's off target. Mexico City leading by 3. Booker! Cream from outside.
That's what the game is now. Everybody is out there shooting threes.
James fired. The three is off.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Chips it up. Here's Davis. Outside Booker. Another chance here. It's in. His shot is pure.
And Booker is just letting it all hang out right now. This young guy's confidence is special.
Wrestlers a three. Buries the deep ball.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
It's off. So it's Chicago now.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Feet away from outside.
Ándale, ándale, Cholupa.
Winning this one. Even